Kendrick batting. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play? Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets down. That will score Abreu. And the throw out at the plate. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
You know, sometimes ball placement is important. He hit the ball in the right spot, and he thought to himself, I'm going to, and he thought it coming out of the batter's box.
May have been a little element of surprise there. The fact he took off, Steve, and decided he was going to get two right out of the box.
Well, that's why speed is such an important asset. It can help you steal bases, score runs, and this time it helped him take the extra base.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, side is retired. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. LA's got the lead now. All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now. Fouled away by Morrison. That's cut out and missed. 1-2.
Well, he got that slider, and he thought that's where he wanted it. He took a mighty rip at it, but he came up empty.
Swung on and fouled away. Foul! One-two pitch coming. Pops him up and way up there. And Kendrick's there. And Ibar gloves that one. 1 away. Gabby Sanchez batting now, 1 away. He singled his last trip. Now Iannetta spots the pitch. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike 1.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
Hit foul by Sanchez. Oh! Good 2-strike pitch. Misses high. 1-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And Wells gloves that one. And it's Buck batting. The first pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. The pitch. Now here's a slow roller to third. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Good. Leading it off is Vernon Wells. Flew out last time. And starts him out here. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter.
Hit up the middle. That'll bring Chris Iannetta to the plate.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Well, mixing up your pitches and having command, and he has brought none of those to the table in this one, and that's why he's gotten roughed up.
Well, the key is you have to have command of your pitches if you're going to use them, and if you don't, you tend to go to what you can throw over the plate, and that's not been enough today.
And that's going to be a strike. Chris Iannetta now with a defensive stance behind.
Well, like a lot of hitters with 2 strikes, he's been very susceptible to the breaking ball. Let's see if he gets it.
Swing and a miss on the breaker. 1 down.
A really nice sequence right there. He had good rhythm, 3 great pitches in a row, and sits him down.
Hitter never got a chance to get his balance, get his at-bat going there, John.
Well, he just didn't look good right there in the batter's box. He needs to take a better defensive approach to extend the at-bat a little longer.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. Here's 1-0 from Zambrano. He swings and nails a liner. That one gets through for a base hit. Fantastic chance here.
Well, he handles that fastball on the inside corner very well. He clears his hands, rotates his hips, and gets himself a base hit to left.
And Eric Ibar looks to drive in a run. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Borges on at first. Wells at second. Ball. And Zambrano's pitch too low, taken for a ball. Last trip to the plate came away with a nice single off Zambrano.
And it came off of a two-seam.
There's contact. He drove it well. And Bonifacio's there. And he grabs it, and his runner's on the move. And that's 2. A double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll head to the 5th in Anaheim. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Infante's batting. And that gets the tying run on board.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
And Dobbs settles in. He flew out his last time up. Taps this one foul to the right. The pitch. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2.
The hitter has to be protective. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
This one's grounded foul wide of first. On the way. That runs too far inside. 1-2.
Well, his sliders is put away pitch on a 1-2 count. He tends to go with it.
The 1-2 on its way. Taps this one foul to the right.
Well, still a pitcher's count right here, and this is when you step in the batter's box. You didn't want to get in this situation, but now you know it's a battle. You're going to have to really work to try to get on base. Fouling that pitch off will help.
Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. That will bring up Jose Reyes.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
Talk about the importance of first pitch strikes. Well, this shows you here. He's retired 6 hitters in this game after he's throwing a first pitch strike.
Not normally a situation where you're going to give up the free pass, Steve, but here they're going to do it.
Well, feared hitters do receive a lot more free passes than the average guy, but this is taking respect to a whole new level.
That is going to bring Emilio Bonifacio up. And this is what they've been working for in this ball game. Golden opportunity here. Base hit. We've got a whole new game.
You don't know how many of these opportunities you're going to get. You have to capitalize when you do. I think he's up to it.
This is a clutch hit situation. Bases are loaded and nobody out. And here's the first one. First pitch of fastball. That's in there for a strike. Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. High throw. He is safe at first. And count the run. Game tied. He scores, counted, and no longer tied. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double.
Well, pitching wins games, and it's a critical part of this key moment of this game.
And there's a tall task in front of him with runners aboard. Nobody out, and they're already down in this game.
Gary, in this situation, he has to be thinking strikeout. He doesn't want to give them productive outs.
That's up high. Ramirez lays off. Now, one of the keys to a successful day on the mound. Can you generate strikes going outside the strike zone? Here's a look at what we've seen today.
Well, when you break it down, his command just hasn't been there. You have to earn outside corner on the plate or the inside corner. He hasn't earned it with his command early in the count.
When you look at his pitch chart, it's just all over the place. When you can't command the pitch, you're going to get hurt by these hitters. He has not been able to command anything today.
And And Hanley Ramirez comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3, he's down. By the sequence of pitches he used, got it done. Only 5 needed.
And it holds the runners in scoring position as he gets that big strikeout right there. He needs to stay focused right here and continue his job.
Here's Mike Stanton now. There's one down. Drove in a run earlier in the game. A swing line to left center. And it gets through. Stanton knocking in the run. And Bonifacio comes in with a run. So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
He's got some real giddy up on the fastball today. It's got that good late action in the zone. That's his 5th strikeout today.
And Sanchez is batting. Well, let's take a look at a breakdown of how this pitcher has been generating quality strikes. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, when you have such a poor performance, it's easy to see what's not worked. But when you look at his success, it's because he's painted the outer edge of the strike zone.
Well, this is something to build on, too. I know it's not been a successful day for him, but when he does throw to the corners, he gets out. He just needs to be more consistent.
Swung on, that is hit. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, this guy absolutely hates that pitch away, and he knew they were coming with it because that's the way you get him out. Give him a lot of credit. He got a good piece of wood on it, and now he's on base.
And it's Buck batting. Throw in time forces him at second for the 3rd out. Well, that's a tough way to go. 26 pitches to get through. It's Bobby Abreu to lead off. He's had a hit, 1 for 2 with a hit off Zambrano.
Well, I think you got to be looking for a 2-seam fastball here. You got to hit off of it the last time. You got to at least look for it again.
Yeah, in the last single, he didn't do any damage, but he'll be looking to get something started here with no runners on.
And it's 0-2. Abreu probably won't try and pull here.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with a fastball.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And it's Albert Pujols in the box now.
Well, Pujols with a career low in 2011. Only hit .299 only. That's pretty good for most human beings. But it's well below his lifetime batting average. Just shows how great a hitter he's been throughout his career.
Here's the pitch. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball, but he missed. Strike 1. And we talked about Albert Pujols, so it'll be interesting to see how the American League deals with him. Will they pitch around him and issue as many free passes as the National League did? We're going to find out.
But guys, take a look at this. If you look at Albert Pujols and take his worst stats in all the different categories in any single season in his career, this is what it is. A .299 batting average, 99 runs. The lowest he's ever hit are 32 homers. The lowest runs he's driven in, 99. For a lot of all-star players, that would be career numbers. This is the worst year for Albert Pujols.
And it's Torrey Hunter in the box now. Last time up, flew out. And it gets through. Not bad. 2 for 3 today.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to get him across the plate.
And it's Kendrick batting. Had an RBI single his last time to the back up the middle. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
Listen, go right back up the middle. Hitting coaches say it all the time. You don't want to be too pull conscious.
And that hit just hard enough. Pitcher could not snag it, and once it got by him, it was out into the outfield.
Now, using the big part of the field, that's what you want to do.
Zambrano with the delivery. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike. Now, guys, let's check out the numbers here on balls thrown outside that strike zone and see how he's been doing on the mound to get the batters to go after those pitches.
Well, it's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's getting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
Well, and the great thing about watching this performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.